agreeable in the sense that they're less likely to actually go out and ask for that promotion. So.
What about, you all mentioned, oftentimes that women do not work as many hours as men. They take maternity leave, that men tend to have higher percentages weekly that they work than women. What about performance? Because I know in my experience where I've hired people and I've had employees, I can honestly say sometimes I've had a female employee that might have 5 kids at home who runs circles around her male counterparts as far as the work product that she does. What do you think about how performance should factor in, regardless of time spent working and the differences in percentages there? How do you feel like performance should be rewarded?
Well, if you're more productive than your female client, it doesn't matter. If you're more productive than your coworkers, then you should, be paid better. If you are the top earner, say you're working in you're a salesman, and you have other salesmen, and you out earn or sell more than all of those salesmen, you should get the bonus, you should get the trip to wherever, you should get those extra benefits because you're working harder no matter what. So if you put in the effort, you work hard and do that, then you should be rewarded.
So all 3 of you are in agreement that if you have somebody, male or female, both males, both females, whatever, but that say one is not physically located somewhere the same amount of time, but their performance is equal to that of their counterparts who may be there longer, that there should not be a wage gap, correct? That it should be equal.
Yeah. Well, yes. Yes.
The person, it really shouldn't have anything to do with sex. It should have everything to do with
Well, I was just going back to some of the statistics you all stated. Why males tend to make more money is because they might be working 15% more, during the week than their female counterpart might be working. Now that's a statistic, but if you base it on performance, the question was, do you believe it should be equal?
So what you're trying to do is, we're not trying to do. What you're saying is, if women outperform men, but men work more hours, it'll even out. Is that what you're kind of saying?
No, I'm asking you if you think it should be.
Well, yes, if that's the case, it should. But sometimes men and women perform the same. Sometimes men perform better. Sometimes women perform better. So it's going to vary. And then if men on average work more, then men will definitely have that slight increase. If in general it factors out that they work the same. Because if you're saying what you're saying, that women in general are just outperforming men, then yeah, it would 100% be even. But because they're working harder, but men are working more hours, so then it even out. But if pretty much on average a man and a woman work performance-wise the same, and then men still work more per week, hour-wise, then men are still going to make more.
So you think that men should be paid more for, say, maybe an equal job performance just because they may put in more time to be able to do what a female can do in a shorter amount of time than the male?
I think it's all based on quality of work times the quantity of work produced. And I think that should be what declares how much you earn.
That goes back to my question then, because you're saying if the quality of work is equal for less time for someone to do it, that the person who is there longer but does the same quality of work should be paid more?
That's not what I'm saying.
Try to explain it to me.
Okay, so for example, if a woman works 35 hours and her performance is just as good as a man's and he works 40 hours, he is going to produce more. He's more available, he's spending more of his time, and he's producing more.
No, but we were saying that the quality of their work and the performance is equal.
So
the performance and the quality is equal, but the man is outproducing. There is more quantity.
No, she's saying the outcome is the same.
The outcome is the same.
Well, then yes, pay them the same. If it's the same quantity and same
Yeah,
performance.
he answered the question.
Disagree, really.
Yeah.
After
I didn't understand your question.
After looking at all this, how many of you would say, I don't want to be a CEO, I don't even want to deal with this stuff, I just want to be a lawyer? Anybody see how that
CEO's the way to go.
Do what?
I said CEO's the way to go.
But you see kind of things that upper management have to deal with.
So Andrew's going to hire a bunch of women to work for him.
Well, that's like my question is if really there is a gender pay gap that is women make 77 cents per $1, then why would I not just hire women if I have to pay them less? Like as a businessman, that would be brilliant.
Until the women find out you're paying the men more, and then you better watch out. Because you don't want to mess.
I'm not bailing you out on that.
Yeah. Did you really just say that?
He did just say that.
But I'm saying that is a.
Even Bethany cringed on that one.
I'm saying that's a hypothetical question. If that's the case, then why aren't all businessmen doing that? That's
They
what
are.
I'm saying.
Some of them are.
Just hiring women.
Okay, so there
I
was a
haven't
very,
done it.
there was a well-publicized example of a recent movie that was produced. We had two well-known actors, both big box office draws, and the man made millions more than the female actress, and she didn't know about it.
Didn't she get pretty mad? I remember seeing that.
That's an example where this actually happened. It's not like we're going to McDonald's and I'm gonna pay, Ben $7.50 an hour and I'm gonna pay Ben's little sister, $5.50 an hour. That's not gonna happen. But it be where it's more discretionary and you've got, people negotiating different contracts and whatever. But how do you explain something like that? Why should I pay Michelle Williams as much as I'm paying?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what movie it's about. I don't know who paid him.
What
I
I'm
don't
saying
know
is,
details. But from what I've heard, if he's paying that man more just because of that, and they work the same hours and everything, and he's paying him
Well,
more
she
just because
actually
they're
worked more hours.
Okay, then he's being sexist, and that's wrong.
So, yeah. But you know what? It's only wrong when people find out about it, right?
Yeah.
So, because you're saying, why wouldn't I do that?
Well, you use an example from the movie. I'm saying if I was a business owner or a businessman, or why wouldn't Google just hire just women if they only have to pay them 70 cents to the $1 that a man makes?
Well, apparently Google doesn't think women are good programmers. Haven't you heard about that?
I didn't hear that, but I did see a study
Not a
that.
good example.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What? Let's talk a little bit closer to home then. Mrs. Kett had pointed out the discrepancy in the genders in the teaching profession, for instance, and I'm assuming it's astronomically slanted towards ladies being in the educational field versus males.
97%, he said.
Oh, I'm sorry, what was it?
In elementary, he said 97%.
97%. So if that's the case, and there's some, and I feel like there's some value. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna let you off the hook on that one.
Yeah.
He'll come down to class, Drew.